form the presentation rooms again. There are oral presentations divided into 3 rooms. Room 1 is on-site section here at the auditorium, and room 2 and 3 are online breakout Zoom in the meeting.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the afternoon session of the second Thailand-Japan Educational Leaders Symposium or TJ-ELS 2023. For the afternoon session, we have oral presentations from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. here at the auditorium. For online participants, you can choose the room based on the topic of interest. In each room, we will have 17 presenters. One slot is about 20 minutes, 15 minutes for presentation, and 5 minutes for Q&A session. To join this room, we will breakout room in Zoom meeting. Breakout room function will appear in the bottom line of your Zoom program, and you can click to join room manually during your participation in the oral presentation session. You can join other rooms by breakout room function.
And before we start the oral presentations, please allow me to show you the VTR introducing the second Thailand-Japan Educational Leaders Symposium, Science Education for Sustainability or TJ-ELS 2023 again. So, turn on the video please.
Educational leaders play a significant role in setting direction, creating a positive school culture, supporting staff motivation, and enhancing student academic achievement. The purpose of this conference is to give a platform to educators, school leaders, and teachers for academic exchange, and developing their potential and educational management that will drive the educational success of the learner in the future. According to the collaboration between Thailand and Japan, references to Lapon Science High Schools have collaborated on academic activities with Japanese agencies since 2011 through a variety of communication platforms. We have consistently provided a forum for students and teachers to have an academic exchange. Teacher Show and Share is a small conference to serve as a platform for teachers' academic exchange. This is the second time after the first Thailand-Japan Educational Leaders Symposium held in Chiang Rai, which has completely changed the pattern of the conference to give teachers academic exchange opportunities at international level. Science education has an important role in education for sustainability, environment, economy, society, and politics, with the four main factors underpinning education for sustainability. Scientific literacy is essential in terms of understanding many sustainability issues and their possible solutions, particularly in relation to the environment. Educational leaders play a significant role in setting direction, creating a positive school culture, supporting staff motivation, enhancing student academic achievement, and fostering sustainability for social and community life in challenging times. Promoting sustainable development goals in education is essential and important. The Office of Basic Education Commission, Ministries of Education Thailand, and Content University are hosting an academic virtual conference titled The Second Thailand-Japan Education Leaders Symposium, Science Education for Sustainability on 21st December 2023. The conference will call for abstracts for oral presentations, which will be on-site and online, and poster presentations, which will all virtual presentation in the research symposium. The conference will include researchers, educators, school leaders, and teachers from Thailand and Japan, fields to capture insight through science and sustainability, biodiversity and ecosystem, climate change and energy, sustainable development goals, and other related fields. The second Thailand-Japan Educational Leaders Symposium will not only provide a platform for the exchange of science education between researchers, educators, school leaders, and other related fields, but also will act as a springboard for sustainable development and promoting of educational management. this collaboration between Thailand and Japan will continue to inspire leaders in transforming the education system to develop quality people, to drive the economy, society, politics for sustainable development.
And next, Dr. Paramesh Roynud will inform you again about the poster exhibition.
Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, to both the teachers and administrators who joined the on-site participants at the Princess Chulaponsai High School, and so all of you who joined online for the online platform Zoom meeting today. On behalf of the Office of Basic Education Commission, Ministry of Education, Thailand, we would like to sincere thanks to all participants who joined us today. Today, the TJ-ELS is not only provide you the oral presentation for the presenters, but we also have poster presentation for the presenter section. I will share you the presentation by virtual exhibition that you can access to the Spatial.com. Spatial is a platform that you can share your ideas about the application tool that's very good for your class or your students to do some activity together with animation and 3D like the virtual for very have a good fun for the students as well, and very good material for the teaching and learning and nowadays. And this platform, I will share you the link in your Zoom meeting in the chat box, and after that you can join us, and after that I will demonstrate how to join this online platform. I will send you the link in the Zoom meeting, and after that you can join us here. Okay, we're back to this page. So another way that you can access to this online platform, you have to visit to that website, Spatial, SPATIAL, SPATIAL.io, and after that you search here. You search here TJ-ELS, and after that our platform will be appears. Search TJ-ELS, and after that you can see that this one is 2022 and this one is 2023, and that this one you can access our platform for the online exhibition. And for the online exhibition, you can decorate yourselves and make your avatar that you can come as the avatar here, and you can come to like the banners of our conference to have the good photo with the banner. And after that, if you go to auditorium, walk by, use your cursor in your computers or your keyboard to go to the auditorium. And after that, you can open the video clip about our presentation today. This is our presentation for the video clip, and you can enjoy about watching everything in these auditoriums. And after that, for the poster presenter, we also provide the poster presenter in the gallery. And you can walk to the galleries, and after that, you can find the 15 presenters who submit the poster presentation for this year. For example, I will walk to the poster presentation, and after that, if I'm interested about this project, I click, and after that will be appear in the big screen, and after that you can zoom in and zoom out to read about the poster presentations of our teachers and administrators both from Thailand and Japan. And during the time that you participate, for example, I come here with a guest, and after that we can talk with each other when you stay nearly together, and this is one of the platforms that you can contact with each other and engagement with each other as well. It's not only observed by yourself, but you can come and interact with each other as well. This is our platform for TJ-ELS that you can visit online every time, and this is one of our research symposium for the poster presentation, something like that. You can come here and watching our our video presentation as well. This is the poster presentation for TJ-ELS this year. Thank you.
Well, this is a great time to start off the oral presentation. For online participants, you can join the breakout room based on your interest. We will see you again after completion of the oral presentation at the same link. And firstly, I would like to introduce the moderator of room 1. I mean that the oral presentation as the on-site. The first moderator of room 1 is Associate Professor Dr. Patcharin Duangsi.
And the second one is Dr. Natapon Miguel. Okay, before we start the oral presentation, may I inform the online participants about the background that you can download. We sent it to your email already. For the presenters, you can use the orange background, and for the participants, you can use the blue background. And for the online participants, if you could please kindly set your name. For Japanese participation, can you start with your country, JP, then Dutch. And again, your organization, Dutch, your school names in short, Dutch, your name. For example, JP, Dutch, SSH, Dutch, Shizuoka, Dutch, Miho. And for Thai participants, start with TH, your country, organization or your school's name in short, that your name. For example, TH, that PCSHS, that LOE, that Vidya. You can download the background in your email. Okay, there is 10 minutes left for the first presenters. You can take your time for the preparation. The oral presentations in both on-site session and online session will start at 1:30 p.m. So please stay tuned. Okay, for the on-site section, there are 8 presenters. The first presenter, the code of the project is ELSO006. The title is about the study of micro-model learning process with Padlet application to enhance the 9th grade students' knowledge sharing skill and learning achievement. Presenter is Chanetri Kantanasiri from Princess Julapon Science High School, Pisnulok.
And the second project is ELSO010. The title is the application of GeoGebra program with collaborative learning in team games tournament to develop mathematics achievement on relation and function. The presenter is Naeem Binibroheng. So sorry for mistake about pronunciation of your name. She is from Princess Julapon Science High School, Pratum Thani.
And the third presenter, the code is ELSO012. The title of the project is The Development of Concepts on Electrolysis Using Inquiry-Based Learning Incorporated with the Game. The presenter is Sharif Surindrat from Princess Julapon Science High School student.
The fourth presenter is ELSO013. The title of this presentation is The Curriculum Management Processes That Affect the Academic School Effectiveness, a case study of Princess Julapon Science High School. The presenter is Nattawat Tosutta from Princess Julapon Science High School, Pratum Thani.
And the next presenter, the code is ELSO014. The title of the project is Development of Experiment to Foster Particle Scale Perspective for a Challenge Event. The presenter is Takayuki Fukuda. Sorry for the mispronunciation. From Risumegan Keisho Junior Camp Senior High School from Japan.
And the next presentation is ELSO015. The title name is The Academic Exchange Program Using Content and Language Integrated Learning Approach to Promote Multiple Intelligences. The presenter is Jutharat Chaingam from Princess Julapon Science High School, Pratum Thani.
And the next one is, the code is ELSO016. The title of the presentation is The Study of Growth Mindset by Using GROW or GROW model for coaching for inspiring students to run Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs science projects. The presenter is Sharak Wongsawan from Princess Julapon Science High School, Pratum Thani.
And the last one is the code project is ELSO017. The title name is Green Chemistry in Factors Affecting Chemical Equilibrium. Presenter is Dharani Chayavet from Princess Julapon Science High School, Pratum Thani.
For the oral presentation section will end at 4:10 p.m. and then there will be a closing ceremony. Okay, I would like to inform you again to reorder the order of the presentation. The first project, the code is ELSO006. The second is ELSO010. The third is ELSO012. Then ELSO013, ELSO014, ELSO015, next ELSO016, and the last presentation, the code is ELSO017. So the presenters, you can prepare yourself and get ready. And there's 5 minutes left. The first presenter, you can go to the podium and get ready for yourself. So, please welcome the first presenter, Miss ชเนตรีกัญจนาสิริ
Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chanetri Kanjanasiri from Princess Julapon Sai High School, Pitsanulok. Today, I'm very proud to present my classroom research in the title of the study of macro model learning process with Padlet application to enhance the 9th grade students' knowledge sharing and learning achievement. Sorry, what happened? Okay, sorry about this, okay. Presently, we cannot deny the technology you see in everywhere. And everyone can give some information and gain knowledge from the technology. And the teacher have to improve themselves to enroll into facilitators who guide the student to access knowledge through technology and peer collaborations. The way to teach the student have to adapt it for 21st century. And the most important skill is learning skill by using information and technology together with pedagogy and teaching method related with active learning process. Sorry about this. Okay, you know, the students from Princess Julapon Sai High School are selected by admissions. Sorry. Kind excited. The students from Princess Julapon Sai High School are selected by admission of Science and Math test. So the students very good at Science and Math, but in English they are different. They are highly different in English. Some are good, some are fair, and some are weak in English. And I found active learnings we call macro model, and I think macro model is suitable for my student. And together with Padlet application, okay, and set hypothesis whether the student have knowledge sharing, students' satisfaction, and learning achievement or not. Okay, let's start macro model learning process. Okay, M stand for motivation. The student guideline the student and get example, game, song, and maybe set activity discussion in the classroom. And the teacher have to give objectives And A stands for active learning. Active learning is the student learn by doing. This step, the student can practice individual and practice in group. And C stands for conclusion. This step, the school work in group and discussion about the knowledge and information that you gain, that you find knowledge. Talk together and summarize. And maybe make concept. And R stand for reporting. After they make concept, they report in front of the class. And the last O is obtain. After reporting, the student come back to the group and brainstorm again. There are mistake or not. What else that they add more information and brainstorm again and summary and make concept again and present on Padlet application. This model is from Direct Vanasian. Yes. And everyone know Padlet application. And application, this application is a website which everyone can take the idea, share the idea and knowledge on it. You can share file, some document, share picture, share clip video. It's up the learners, it's up the user. The picture like this. And okay, and we study the curriculum of EN20202 thematic English in 9th grade student. Okay, we study curriculum, study learning outcomes of this subject and plan lesson. That you see the picture. The topic of my subject is about global warming, save the world, technology, health habits and culture. Okay. What were the objectives of the studies? Okay. 1. To access student knowledge sharing. 2. To evaluate satisfaction with the macro model and Padlet application. And 3, to compare academic achievement between the students who use the model and those who did not use the model. This is a picture and atmosphere in my class. The group sample, there are 48 students of grade 9 from Princess Julaponsai High School, Pistonulok, in academic year 2023 this year and the first semester. Okay, again, okay, and manage lesson with macro learning process and Padlet application together. I create teaching material, for example, worksheet, recording, clip video, something like that. And collect data and evaluate students. And this is example of the student work. Okay, this activity is about speaking talk. They work in group and like a role play that about how to save the world. Okay, I will play the video just a minute.
You ever thought about how we can help?
Yeah, but I'm not sure what we can do with just students.
Don't worry, even a small action make a big difference. For example, you can pick up a trash when you see it and throw it into the proper bins.
That sounds easy. What else we can do? We can also save energy by turning off light and electronic when it helps the environment and save electricity. Oh, I can do that. Anything else?
Absolutely. We can recycle things like paper, plastic bottle, and cans. It's important to recycling bins instead of regular trash.
I can remember that. Is there anything we can do with water?
Yes, we should be mindful of our water usage. We can turn off the faucet when we're washing our hands or brushing our teeth. Let's don't waste the water.
Got it. Anything else we can do?
Planting a tree is not a great way to help our planet. It gives us oxygen and it also helps our environment healthier. You can join tree planting activities or ask our school to planting more trees.
That sounds fun. And how we can tell others about this?
Yes, we can talk to our friends, classmates, and family members about what we are doing and why it's important. We can encourage them to join us and make a big difference too.
Father Susa, even though we just students, we can still help our planet in our own small way.
Okay, this is example, and this is another example of speaking talk. Okay, I will forward quickly.
I will talk about how we can save our planet and make it a better place.
I'm not sure we can do to students.
Don't worry, small action can make a big.
Example, we can start by picking up trash when we see it and throwing it in the proper bin.
Oh, that sounds easy. What else we can do?
Okay, these are example of speaking class about how to save the world and brainstorm how we save water, something like that. And then, sorry.
Hi, my name
Okay.
Hello.
This is
sorry.
About the problem. And after finish the lesson, sorry. Just a minute. Okay, after finish the lesson, the student work in group by making concept of the knowledge that they gain, and maybe like a consult and search more detail, maybe in the library, in the internet, and like a make concept together. So some students make concept and record into clip video. Okay, I show the clip video about this story.
The sun is the thing that very, very important to give energy to. The first is producer. Producer is the sun will give energy to the producer. It's do the thing called photosynthesis. In Thai is การสังเคราะห์ด้วยแสง is will have energy in when the head of this light turn into what which with
the climate challenge is real, but we can act now to protect our planet. It's our future at stake. Thank you.
Okay, and another video I can show.
Play with it. Number 3.
Yes.
Why is it important? Food chains are important because they show the integrated relationships in ecosystems. So, if there is no food chains, the consumer will not survive because of the lack of food and energy. Next is vocab. Herbivore is animal that eats olive plant. Carnivores is animals that eat meat. Omnivore is
Also help you manage your weight and have more energy. After a while, if you stick with these changes, they may become part of the world.
Such as unstable weather conditions, the polar ice caps are melting, temperature rise, and other. or 10.
Okay.
In our daily
I put
lives, technology
quickly.
has become indispensable, revolutioning communication. Machine we use for work, study, and playing games. Internet means connects us to websites and helps us find information. Social media means
Okay. And next step, okay, you will see the example of student work on Padlet. Okay, if they have anything, they can upload to the Padlet. Padlet is easy to see, easy to join, easy to discuss together. And they can join everywhere and anytime if they have like a QR code, something like that. Sorry. And next, okay, the tools used in this study. One, the 5 rating scale questionnaire of student self-evaluate for knowledge sharing skill. And 2, the 5 rating scale questionnaire to evaluate satisfaction with the macro model and Padlet application. And 3, the achievement test to compare academic achievement between the students who use the model and those who did not use the model. Okay. The result of the study. Okay, this is a result of the study. The students answer the question and put the score by themselves. And overall of knowledge sharing skill was 4.51, and SD was equal 0.39. That means very high in knowledge sharing skill. And next, 2, the result of the student satisfaction with macro model and Padlet application. This is a table of the list, the question of student satisfaction. Overall of student satisfaction had the mean of 4.60 and SD of 0.43. That means very high. And the last, achievements, academic achievement. Okay. Academic achievement, okay, from paper test with photo multiple choice items. The student had a score as follows. Okay. The student used the model had the mean of 27.42 and SD was equal to 25.25. Why the student did not use the model? They had the mean of, sorry, I'm sorry about this, okay. The student didn't use the model had the mean 25.25 and SD of 70.1. Okay, just sorry about this. Okay, that is and then I put the score check-in t-test and it said that, okay, the student who used the model and the student didn't use the model are different by statistically significant at 0.5, sorry. And implementation. From the study, the model using macro model, learning process, and Padlet application can support the student knowledge sharing teamwork, and performance. Moreover, the student was fine with activity and atmosphere in the class. I think for me, I think this model can use every subject because it's suitable for the age that is 21st century. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Hello. Okay, thank you very much for presentation. We still have time for one or two questions from audience. Please. Do you have any question? Okay.
Yeah. Because you teaching science.
No, English teacher. Sorry,
English.
I'm very excited about the first one and stay at the stage.
Oh, okay. So the achievement test is this about English?
Yes, English.
Oh, English. English communicate about science content or what?
The curriculum of my subject related with science. For example, like science and technology and health. Just we must obtain or get something that related with the science, technology. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I think if you focus on science subject, we may consider how could they communicate, like scientific explanation. We need to enhance them to follow the idea of scientific explanation. This idea is about students need to claim and then find evidence and explain listening. You know, this is the idea of scientific explanation. Yeah, it just add to your study. You know, because if you communicate in English about science, I think we can add up some more idea, and you can publish in the science education journal something, you know. Okay.
Okay. Just a little classroom research. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Not big research.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. And I agree with your idea. As you said, macro model, which stands for motivation, active learning, conclusion, report, and obtain. And you use the Padlet as the platform for the student to share their knowledge on the platform. Actually, I can see that this is very useful. And the student posts their knowledge on the Padlet, but I think it will be more useful if if you have some question, ask them whether about what knowledge they learn from other knowledge share on the Padlet. Not just post the knowledge on the Padlet and let it there, and maybe some of students may not even read the knowledge, the information. So it should be like other students maybe assigned by the teacher to choose the issue that they are interested in, and also write down or give some more reflection on the knowledge that will be more useful for them to develop that thinking skill, which is that you said 21st century skill, right? I would like to ask you one question. Motivation, active learning, conclusion, report, and obtain. Which step was the most difficult for the student to do?
The most difficult. The most difficult. Sorry. For me, the most difficult for the student, I think, the time to spend more time. I think active learning is more time to use each step, because the step of active learning we include all 4 skills of English, so we spend more time in this step. But you asked me about what is the most difficult for the student. I think just some skill. For example, writing. Writing is difficult for the student. Yes, and this it takes more time for them.
Okay, thank you very much. The paper is very interesting. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry about my speech. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, we try to organize on time. And by the way, okay, thank you very much. I'm gonna ask question. Okay, just one more question. One more question. I just want to know that you say that there are 5 steps, right, for macro model, and which step you implemented Padlet application in this study? In every step, or?
I use Padlet application about 2 or 3 steps. For example, the first step, motivation, like brainstorm or want to know the ideas of the student, share idea in the Padlet on the Padlet. And the last O obtain. The student put concept and put their knowledge on the Padlet, something like that. And maybe like a step of active learning, some activity the student do activity on Padlet is up like create lesson plan.
Okay, thank you very much.
Any question?
No, thank you. Okay, thank you very much for the first presenter. And then please move to the second presenter. Miss Bini Broheng Naim, right? No. Okay. เดี๋ยวพิธีกรถามใช่ไหมครับอ๋อครับเป็นลำดับชื่อรหัส0143610เป็นคนญี่ปุ่นคนเดียวค่ะสำหรับอ๋อครับของคนญี่ปุ่นอ๋อ okay, you're gonna next presenter, right? Okay, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Takayuki Fukuda from Ritsumeikan Keisho Junior and Senior High School, Japan, in Hokkaido Island. I'm sorry for switching the order because my initial order was conflicting to my student's presentation, so my apology. Thank you for your understanding. So I'm so honored to share what I'm doing in my school to you all. Today's title of the development of experiment to foster particle scale perspective. In my idea, one of the greatest purposes of education should be to encourage people to make a peaceful world. And for that aim, I'd like my students to be able to consider others, including those outside of your territories or outside of your country, cultures, and even outside of your recognition. And in order to do that, I like them learn behaviors of particles as a chemistry teacher, to imagine the balance of what is happening inside of something and outside. That refers to you and others. So, for example, one day I asked students, actually high school students, like 10 or 11th grade, to describe the principle, why this situation happened. That is, helium gas balloon will float in the air, while CO2 gas balloon will sink or fall down in the air. Some answers from students are like this. Yeah, I was so shocked that some students couldn't imagine what will happen if all particles inside go to the same direction, nor why the balloon is stable as the same volume as it is. So they couldn't imagine what is happening inside and outside and the relationships. So I decided to make a lecture that integrates as many concepts as possible to recognize the behaviors of particles, to understand the balancing. In this case, what students should be aware are like this. Of course, the existence of different particles inside the balloons, and the particles are moving to the various random direction, and thus hitting the inner surface leads to inner pressure. And since the volume of a balloon is stable, it should be balanced to the outer pressure. Obviously, it is caused by the air particles. And finally, the air pressure at the lower side always should be bigger than the upper side. Then buoyancy will arise. Kalaitowa. Does this make sense to you? Okay. Furyoku in Japanese. This word is the key concept of today's presentation. Please remember this. Which is always upward, right? Some students couldn't imagine the buoyant force is affecting to the CO2 balloons, because the CO2 balloon falls down, so they couldn't imagine upward force. Of course, the gravity is affecting to both, but the bigger force to gravity, the force of gravity, which means the weight of CO2 is bigger. Yeah. Then the difference of the buoyant force and the weight should be should lead to the difference whether it float or sink. Yeah, in order to imagine this reality, students need to understand the behavior of particle and the balance of inside and outside, so that they could imagine the reality and the relationships and you and outside in the world. Then I created a science challenge activity in a kind of fair event, taking advantages of big scale demonstration to like 100 students, and discussion based activity, so that we can get various outcomes from many groups. The science challenge activity in groups, the set is like this. First, observe a certain phenomenon. Then in the group, think of the result, predict the result, and together make a reasonable explanation for the result, and present your idea of the thought. Then, just one example of phenomenon is like this. We got approximately 1 molar zinc and limestone, and these are respectively dissolved into HCl solution in the sealed plastic bag. Then, and initial weight indicated are both 0. Then the question to discuss is this. This will be the phenomena they will observe. Of course, zinc with HCl solution, from it the H2 gas will come out, and from limestone with solution, CO2 will come out. Then question to discuss is this. After the reaction, what weight, what grams should be indicated? Maybe science teachers can answer immediately. Yeah, from the reaction formula, the 1 molar gas will come out in both sides. Then student starts thinking. In many groups, they discuss what will happen and what the result. Yeah, some students think, since these sets are all sealed in the plastic bag, the mass should be conserved, so weight won't change, they thought. Some students thought. Or, the hydrogen gas is lighter than the air, so probably H2 gas reduces the weight and CO2 increase the weight or something. Yeah, the observation of the result is like this. Then the actual result is both minus. A little bit different, but almost close. Sorry. The principle of this result is related to buoyancy. After reaction, it doesn't matter H2 or CO2, the newly generated gas set a certain volume, and buoyancy will arise newly. Then that buoyant force is equal to the repelled, the weight of repelled air. It's a kind of Pascal's law. I don't remember, sorry. So, this indicated reduced weight is equal to repelled air. That's the buoyancy. So it should be 1 molar air's weight. It should be theoretically equal to 28.8 grams. You know? I'll show another science challenge in groups. That is predicting the volume of an egg. The mission to students is like this. Propose the method to measure the volume, not the mass, volume of the shape of the egg as precisely as possible. Maybe some students easily come up with this idea. Just sink the egg into the water in beaker. But the problem is the scale on the beaker is not so precise. So they cannot even measure like 1 milliliter scale. Then secondly, they will think sinking the egg into the graduated cylinder. But the problem is the egg is too big to put it into the cylinder. So yeah, this is simple but a little bit challenging activity. Yeah, some students tried to measure a volume with measure the volume brim over water with the smaller cylinder, but I'm not sure it's so precise. Yeah. So one possible application of buoyancy to this problem is like this. First, measure the weight of water in a beaker and sink the egg into the water. But this indicated number is not the exact weight of the egg, because as you see, the narrow string is attached to the egg and it's hanging this egg. In this situation, the pulling force is not equal to the weight of the egg, because the buoyant force from the water is influencing. Then, so the pulling force equals weight minus buoyancy. Then buoyant force is equal to the repelled, the weight of repelled water, plus regarding the water's density, it should be equal to the actual volume of the repelled water. So this indicated number can be recognized as the actual volume of the egg, because the volume is equal to the repelled water. Yeah, that is one possible solution. Okay, so I introduced two simple activity. And what I want to assert is I would like students to be aware of behaviors of particles and the balance of the force is inside and outside, and the cause of phenomena using the principles particles. Then I'd like them to understand the particles to considerate others in all over the world. So that's all my presentation. Thank you very much.
Okay, any question from audience, please? Okay.
Thank you very much for your excellent presentation. And it's interesting as chemistry teachers, we also teach about gas law. So your topic, do you need the student to know the basic knowledge before doing your experiment? Because even when you wait and ask me, I never think about the minus value. So I don't think a student can guess if they don't know Beyonce before. So my question is, what is the basic knowledge that needed for this experiment? Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you for your question. For individual learner, they should have known the concepts of buoyancy and the reaction of these chemicals. But in this case, I tried the first grade, which means 10th grade and 11th grade students are mixed. The 10th grades don't know buoyancy, I think. At least the chemical reaction they know. Yeah. Then the 11th grade, they should know all concepts. So in this activity, they have helped each other to make a solution. But for the individual learner, yeah, they should know a basic concept of buoyancy. But in Japan, buoyancy is taught in physics classes, and but in physics, I think they don't reach it to the principle of particles, just focusing on the force itself. And in the chemistry class, instead, they won't touch the buoyancy, I think. So this activity is kind of integration of chemistry and physics stuffs. But I don't know the situation in Thailand, but in Japan, like these kind of contents learning is so divided into respect subjects. But sometimes we need to integrate to think the reality. So that's my idea.
Okay, thank you very much, and I love integration a lot. It's very challenging experiment that I will try later. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I have one question for you, and okay, this is a good presentation, and maybe it's not a question, but maybe it's my suggestion. I'm thinking about the implication of the study, and maybe next time you may set a research which is about the effect of the it's like an effect of the experimented among students. You may compare.
Yeah, of course I should have.
Yeah, before and after the experiments. Yeah. By the way, we still want to know that the student understand the buoyancy or not. Something like
Surely
that.
I will. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. It's a wise way to learn to understand the unseen behavior that you said in the abstract. And you will feel even more surprised if you know my answer is the same as your student's answer. I never think that the direction of the buoyancy in different directions, but I just think that it goes in the same direction. The question just now talk about what is the bottom line of this lesson. I mean, what the student can learn, and you explain that it's about it's not just learning science, but applicable to their daily life, which is they can learn more about other people, not just inside, but also outside, and also the relationship and interaction between inside factor and outside factor, so that the student can learn, can have more critical thinking skill, which is a very wise way for the lesson, for them to learn how to think carefully, or also think like well-rounded to understand things around them, which is lifelong learning skill. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Fukuda. Next, the third presenter, Sharif Surinrat, please. Mr. Sharif will present research entitled The Development of Concept on Electrolysis Using Inquiry-Based Learning Incorporated with the Game. Please.
Okay, test. Good afternoon, everybody in this room. My name is Sharif Surindran, and I come from Princess Julapon Science High School student. And today I would like to talk about, this is a little bit research or study in my classroom that's titled The Development of Concept on Electrolysis Using Inquiry-Based Learning in Cooperation with the Game. First of all, I would like to talk electrolysis. What is electrolysis? I think in this room has so many chemistry teacher, and some people is not chemistry teacher, and I will talk about background electrolysis. Electrolysis is the process in chemistry that use separate ion in aqueous solution by direct current. And the advantage of electrolysis in real life is treat wastewater. When we treat wastewater, we use electrolysis for separate ion. And another example is produce electricity. When we produce electricity by the water, we use electrolysis for produce electricity. So electrolysis is so many important for learn, and students must to learn and understanding. But from the classroom, I observed that the student, when we use or when I use traditional teaching, students have misconceptions and so many bored when we use traditional teaching. And I think this is important to use another technique for teach. In this study, I use inquiry-based learning because inquiry-based learning is the technique that can help students make conception, correct conception, and make scientific conception. And another technique in this study, I use game in cooperate with inquiry-based learning because game have an advantage that makes students enjoy and understanding. Okay, and enjoyment, understanding, and teamwork. And the objective of study is to development of concept on electrolysis through inquiry-based learning in cooperation with the game. The research design. The first of all, in this design for research, planning is plan to teach students, and after that, when I plan, I use listen plan to action in classroom, and after use technique in classroom, I observation what happened in the classroom, and after that I reflect what happened in the classroom and to analyze data. Okay, and next step, the pedagogy in the classroom. I use inquiry-based learning. Inquiry-based learning is so many type of technique, and in this research, I use 5E. 5E, the step 1, the engagement. The engagement is engage students to learn and engage students to want to know what I learned in classroom. And after engagement, next step is exploration. In this research, exploration is the student doing the laboratory or doing the experiment of electrolysis. And after that, explanation. After the student doing laboratory, doing experiment, student explain what happened in the lab. And after that, next step is student elaboration. In this study, elaboration, we use game. In this game, we use the Kahoot is game. And the last step is evaluation by concept test. And next, the data analysis. Data analysis in this study, the raw data is divided into following the 4 categories. The first one is sound understanding. Sound understanding means students have correctly concept. And another one is partial understanding. Partial understanding is mean students have concept but not complete in concept on electrolysis. And next is specific misconception. Specific misconception means students have concept, but this concept is not correct or not wrong. And next, no understanding. No understanding is mean student cannot answer or student cannot express the concept on electrolysis. When we analyze the concept of student, we found that in the graph have 2 types. The green type is the pre-test. From the pre-test, we found that most students have a specific misconception. It means students cannot express the true concept. And after we use inquiry-based learning in cooperate with the game, we found that most students have sound understanding. It means students have a complete or have a true the concept of electrolysis. Okay, and this is the example of student concept. When we collect the data, we use the question is, an aqueous potassium iodide solution is electrolyzed. Describe the electrolysis term of reaction at the inert electrode, and if you drop phenolphthalein, what change occur and why? And this is the sound understanding, the example sound understanding of student. We found that student can write the reaction in cathode electrode or the anode electrode, and student can write the overall reaction and can calculate the standard state potential. Okay, standard state cell potential, and student can explain why when drop phenolphthalein in the solution change from colorless to pink because the reaction have hydroxide ion occur. This is the sound understanding concept. And another example is the specific misconception. When we look at the specific misconception, we found that students explain what is reaction in the cathode electrode or anode electrode, but students have misconception because this is chain reaction, and students can write overall reaction and explain what is happen in when drop phenolphthalein. Okay, this is the example of student concept of the specific misconception and sound understanding. Okay, and after I use the inquiry-based learning incorporate with the game in my classroom, I found that the student understand chemistry and student can express what happened in the reaction of electrolysis. Okay, and the conclusion of student, the conclusion the student have a correct understanding on electrolysis after use inquiry-based learning in cooperate with the game, and this is environment of the classroom. Okay, this is all of my presentation. Thank you.
Any question? Please. มีไหมครับ Okay. Okay, it's my turn. Relax. Okay, this is action research, right?
Yeah, right. Yes. But this is one cycle. Yeah. Normally, classroom action research has more cycle and develop the process.
Yeah, we need to see improvement, right? That's why we have to experiment more cycle. Yeah. And yeah, this is my question. Why you implemented this experiment in one cycle?
Because this is a process that I use electrolysis, and when I want to action research in more cycle, I use many content, but this is one cycle. I choose about electrolysis so many is have one cycle.
Okay. Second question. I want to know it's about. Okay, I'm thinking about sampling method. How do you select?
In this school, I have 2 rooms for teach in this subject, and I sampling with selective because this room is have a score less than another room. This room, I use the technique. I select room that low score from the before content.
Okay, you select that room because of the lower score.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and this is my recommendation. You said the benefit of using the game, right? If the first or the second slide, that you can see that game contribute many characteristics to student characteristic like teamwork, right?
Teamwork.
Yeah. Other than learning achievement. So maybe it's better if you are conducting research or test about the. We want to know the improvement about the soft skill like teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The teamwork I know select.
I know. But you mentioned that, right?
Okay.
Okay, maybe next time, next research.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. I just like to know if we just don't use the game. We use only inquiry-based learning. What do you think will be the effect different from using the game?
If use the inquiry-based learning only, not incorporate with the game, student has boring to learn because it's a simple learning and student learn and do experiment and explain is not motivation of student.
Okay, all right. So in my mind is I think when you say game is supportive to inquiry-based learning, so game should be like the focus or the highlight of your strategy to teach the student, right? But it seems like game or Kahoot has the lower role to play in your activity. But it plays a very important role when you say you use Kahoot to elaborate student conception, right? You know the student conception, whether it's right or wrong, you all miss the concept through Kahoot, right? Or in what step? Explanation, activity, or Kahoot? Which step that you learn about their conception?
Conception is the exploration. Conception occur in the step exploration because student doing laboratory and student can see what happened in the lab and use this data to make the knowledge or make the concept on electrolysis.
Okay, all right. So you start from engage the student to the activity and then explore and then explain about the knowledge and then you use the Kahoot to check whether they understand the concept or not and then you elaborate the knowledge through the data you get from the Kahoot, right? So you give the feedback after they learn. So that's the point, right? All right, so I understand the point now. I just thinking that if you don't say anything about game, I think it's still the same result produced from the study. But if you use the game, you may think about other game other than Kahoot. Maybe the game that develop team working skill or team working skill, which means develop how they brainstorm, how they work together, how they explain the knowledge, or how they solve the problem together. That could be the best game for the research. I think it could be better than the Kahoot, but the Kahoot is also effective for this paper. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. And I think the Kahoot is the simple game and students know how to play of Kahoot. But I think when I use another game, for example, card game or the board game, students must to learn how to play this game. In this the short time, I think Kahoot is suitable for use in the classroom, and I think this is comment or the suggest. I think it is good, and I will use to in the classroom. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Sharif. Okay, next, please welcome TJ-ELS2023 Please. Okay, Mr. Nantawat will present the research entitled "The Curriculum Management Process That Affect the Academic School Effectiveness," a case study of Princess Chulapon Sai High School. Please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Natawat Tosta, a teacher from Princess Chulapon Sai High School, Pathum Thani. I'm very excited to be here today to talk about the curriculum management process that affects school effectiveness, a case study of Princess Chulapon Sai High School. I hope you will find my presentation interesting. Princess Chulapon Science School is a school for students who are excellent in mathematics and science. It has a specialized curriculum that encourages students to be scientists and innovators. And Princess Chulapon Science High School also desirable. And Princess Chulapon Science High School is a desirable school because it's a school with a high academic achievement. Okay. Academic achievement is a effect of school effectiveness. The school effectiveness can divide into 4 groups, include the ability to produce students with high learning effectiveness, ability to develop students with positive attitude, ability to adapt and develop the school, and the last, ability to solve the school problem. In these presentations, I will focus on the ability to produce students with high learning effectiveness. And ability to produce students with high learning effectiveness. In this presentation, I will call it academic school effectiveness. Academic school effectiveness can be measured with some kind of GPA, national examination results, award from academic competition, number of graduating students, or number of students pursuing further education. There are many researches show the relation between academic administration and academic school effectiveness. In this presentation, I will focus on curriculum management to academic school effectiveness. The curriculum management is include school data analysis, curriculum development, planning for curriculum implementation, and curriculum monitoring and evaluating. In my research question, I wondered that with the process of curriculum management will affect the academic school effectiveness. I believe that the information will be useful for school to improve academic school effectiveness. So the objectives of this study is first to investigate the curriculum management process that affect the academic school effectiveness, and the second to find the curriculum management approach for developing academic school effectiveness. First, I collect opinion from a sample of 285 teachers and administrators from 12 Princess Julapon Science High School and found the relationship between curriculum management process and academic school effectiveness. Then I create a regression equation using stepwise multiple regression analysis. At this stage, I will know what process of curriculum management that affect the academic school effectiveness. So next I found the relationship between each implementation of curriculum management and academic school effectiveness. After that, I get the result and divide the result into subgroups. In this study, I divide into 3 groups: conserve, improve, and unnecessary. The concept is mean we do much and we have high effect to academic effectiveness. The improve and we do not much, and the results show that this high relation with school effectiveness. And the unnecessary is we do not much and low relation with academic school effectiveness. So this slide shows the result of correlation between curriculum management and academic school effectiveness. Oh, sorry. All of curriculum management is related with academic school effectiveness. The highest is curriculum implement. Second is planning for curriculum implement, and the last is school data analysis. Then I use this variable to regression equation and analysis with stepwise. The result will show the coefficients of the equation in the beta column. The results show that the main effect of curriculum management to academic school effectiveness is the planning for curriculum improvement. And the second is curriculum improvement. And the last is curriculum development. Next, I have brought implementation for each side of curriculum management and plot it between level of completeness of implementation and correlation that show on the graph. So this graph shows three groups of implementation. First group is in the green circle. That means Princess Chulapon Science High School do its much and its affect the school effectiveness much too. And the orange one is show that the Princess Chulapon Science School do is lesser, and it show the higher relation. And the yellow one is lower relation. So the red green is the group one is a conserved group. The conserved group, after that, I list implementation that we choose to conserve or maintain it. That include first, stakeholders should be participate in curriculum vision. And the second is curriculum is aligned with the nature core curriculum. That include the curriculum structure, extracurriculum activity, and graduation requirement. Third is the supporting teacher to develop their teaching media. And the fourth is has enough teacher and teach in direct instruction. For my study, this topic or this implementation is most important too. They show the highest relation between curriculum management and academic school effectiveness. And next, have enough learning resources, have enough budget is important too. Teaching assignment, extracurriculum activity, lesson plan, and evaluation should be aligned with the curriculum is important too. That's all of things that Princess Chulapon is do is well and affected maybe the cause that make Princess Chulapon Science School has a high academic achievement. Next group is should improve. We have three implementation. First is implementation of completeness and appropriateness of curriculum. And the second is providing adequate modern media and equipment for teaching and students. And third is supporting classroom research. For this study is show the importance of classroom research and enough media for teacher and student will improve the higher academic achievement. And the last one is unnecessary is dissemination and promotion of the curriculum is not necessary to do as much. So the last is discussion. Okay. For this study, it shows the importance of curriculum implementation and planning for curriculum implementation. But in previous study, the results show that curriculum implementation and planning for curriculum implementation doesn't have a greatest effect on academic school effectiveness. I think because there are many factors that impact on academic school effectiveness, such as student selection process, family basics, or financial of families. Okay, but I have that my presentation will useful for you. Thank you. If you have a question, please feel free to ask. Thank you.
Thank you very much for presentation. Any question? No. Okay. I have several questions for you. Firstly, I would like to know about the sampling method. How do you? Okay. Firstly, how do you get those sample size 285?
Oh yeah, I use Crazy Morgan table from our sampling from 12 Princess Julapon Science School.
Okay. And what about population? Population of the
population,
study?
I'm maybe appropriate teacher and administrator amount 100.
It's about 100 teacher and administration.
Sorry, 1,000. Sorry, 1,000.
Okay, and what about sampling method? Please explain me.
I don't know call it in English. แบบแบ่งตามโรงเรียนนะครับเอาจำนวนของแต่โรงเรียนมาแล้วก็แซมเปิลออกมาหาอีกที
Okay, and okay, I look at the result that you show. The results show that the first variable curriculum development show the highest, right? Standardized coefficient.
Curriculum development. Curriculum.
We can see at the beta or planning.
Planning has highest coefficients.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we see that planning for curriculum implementation is the highest.
Yes.
So I think that maybe the suggestion should be from you can write the suggestion from the result.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So my question is, if you are going to write the suggestion based on that result, what you're gonna say?
Okay, is in the next part of group, the planning of curriculum implement that all of school should do if maybe the key of successful is enough teacher and will make the teacher teach in direct subject or direct instruments and enough learning resources is important too. And the next one is enough budget to support the learning of students. Is the factor of successful to academic.
I would like to know about how you interpret the equation, which is the result of your study. Y is equal to blah blah blah. How do you interpret it?
I have plot about correlation and the level of completeness of implementation in each topic. So the data show the three groups of implementation. The green circle is a higher correlation and higher implementation level too. So I think this means maybe this group is the key of successful of Princess Julapon Science High School. So because I work in Princess Julapon Science High School, the orange one and the yellow one is maybe the useful suggestion for improve the academic achievement too.
What is the weakest point you found from the study, and what would you recommend to solve the problem?
Weakest point of the curriculum management, right? I think maybe in this slide, will show some implementation in Princess Julapon Science High School. We do not eat much. We should improve it much to gain an academics effectiveness, such as classroom research. We have to support more and we have to support teacher and student to have a modern media like an iPad, computer, and something like that. The results show that if we support it more, the academic achievement will improve. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, the fifth. Okay, please welcome Naeem Binib Roheng. Okay, Mr. Naeem will present the research entitled The Application of GeoGebra Program with Collaborative Learning in Team Games Tournament to develop mathematics achievement on relation and function.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Naeem Bin Roheng. I am a mathematics teacher from Princess Julapon Science High School, Pathum Thani. Today, I am proud to present the application of GeoGebra program with cooperative learning in team game tournament to develop mathematics achievement on relation and function. In my classroom, my students cannot draw the graph about relation and function. That I wonder and I seek to gain a deeper understanding of this issue. The answer is students cannot imagination. This is my challenge issue to solve this problem. 21st century skills are very important for everyone, not only teacher, but also students. I interested in 3R and 2C. 3R, reading, writing, arithmetic, and 2C, collaboration, cooperation, teamwork, and leadership, computing and ICT literacy, combined with sport, sufficiency economy philosophy, created by King Ramanai. There are the part, there is how to say, there are the middle part and two conditions that it's okay. First, moderation. Students have to learn not hard or not too easy. It's medium. Students can easy to understand. Next, reasonableness. If when students are discussion, they have to use knowledge based on reasoning, logic, and theory. And self-immunity. Student possess immunity to solve diversity problems. And two conditions. First condition is knowledge condition. Students have to learn and have knowledge, many knowledge, and choose one or the best knowledge to solve that problem. And moral condition, students have to teach their friends or sharing the idea and no corruption. I interesting in team game tournament. There are 3 steps. In our school, there are 6 classes, and each class there are 24 students. 24 is wonderful number because I can group many size, S size, L size, and XL size, such as each people pair 3 students per group, 4 students per group, 6 students per group, 8 students per group, 12 students per group, and 24 students per group. This is a team game tournament. I divide students in my classroom to 6 groups. Each group, there are 4 students. This is the color represented from achievement level knowledge. Green color is student that have achievement level higher average level. Blue color represent student who have achievement level average level, and pink level and pink color represent the student achievement under average level. The ratio is 1:2:1. Next step. Step 1 is heterogeneous grouping. Next, homogeneous grouping. This is talent group. In the group, they have same level, so we have a competition to each group. And if you are winner, you got the point. First winner, you got 3 points. Second winner, you got 2 points. And third winner, you got 1 point. Next, all of students will come back to their home group and teach together or sharing the idea and preparing for next talent. I interesting in GeoGebra program because this is free. It's freeware and easy to use. The purpose, there are 2 purposes. First, to determine mathematics achievement and to evaluate certification. The population, there are 144 students. We have 6 classrooms, and I random 3 classrooms. There are 72 students. The research instruments, there are 3 instruments. First, lesson plans. Next, the mathematics achievement and certification form. This is some figure in the classroom. When I teach my student, I like to teach what like this, and I teach in active learning. Normally, we will type the equation and show the graph, but I show the graph and students have to search or think what the graph and type. If you sum the question, you will get the point, bonus point. This if when some listen, when I teach them, I show I show question how to solve and answer, and I will ask the student, do you have any solving, or you show different for me, you will get bonus point. And I give assignments about game project. So every student have to insight what they don't understand about mathematics. You have to learn and do the game. And this is the example. Like this, student can do the game. It's online. And this. This is for the example. First, okay, you have to choose. If you choose a correct answer, you will get a point. The result of learning achievement, there are two domains that I want to show. First, the learning achievement and certification. Sorry. It's point is wrong. I'm sorry. It's my apologies. The learning achievement post-test is higher pre-test at the significance level point of 0.05, and this is satisfaction. The overall level of satisfaction among students was at very good level. Okay, thank you for your attention.
Any question? Please. Okay, please show me the recommendation of the research.
Yeah.
Recommendation.
Recommendation. First, students like to learn about this TGT because it's talent, and I have a bonus point. And do you know when I give some example, I like to give some idea, and all of students like to ask what this, and is very happy in the classroom. And all of students creative, develop creative thinking, and they create the game. I am very surprised because it's many type of game. It's not when my student want to do about Kahoot, or is no, I reject. I have to different or is creative. So every student like to create the game. Is some group is create board game, but I talk to them, if you create online game, you will get the bonus point. So many students like to create the online game.
Okay, and maybe this is my recommendation. When you present on screen, for example, the first one, you are talking about learning achievement, right? Yeah, we would like to see the average score. Yeah, you should present the average score in the pre-test and post-test. Yes, this is better. Yeah, this is make the easily to understand for our audience.
I agree with Ajahn Natapon about how you report your study result. You should show the score pre-test and post-test. Compare which one is higher and why it is higher. And when you have the result and you know it's higher, and you also know which one is the lowest, and then you can make recommendation on the result. I have a question about the program, GeoGebra program. What can be a limitation in using the program? Because you talk about the benefit, the advantage of the program mostly, but you didn't talk about the disadvantage or the limitation of the program. Can you give me some example?
When I teach them, I use the program, but is how to say. I teach them is for beginning is not, and yes, and it's normally GeoGebra can do everything. You can show animation, or you can move, or many things. But when I show the student, when I create QR code and students scan and do it, it's only type. Yes, and but I think it's future work. I will create the program or web page. Okay, thank you so much. มากครับ Okay, thank you ขอบคุณมากครับ
Next, Miss จุธารัตน์เชียงงามใจงามขออภัยครับใจงาม Okay. The topic, the academic exchange program using content and language integrated learning approach to promote multiple intelligence. Please.
Test. Sorry for changing computer. Good afternoon, committee and all audience. My name is Jutharat Jaingam. I am a chemistry teacher at Princess Julapon Science High School, Pathum Thani. Actually, I am a chemistry teacher, but today I would like to share about my work as a contact person. So I run many exchange programs. So today we proud to present about exchange program from Princess Julapon, Pathum Thani with Japanese school and also school in England. มันผิดปกติอะจ๊ะ Yeah. Sorry. ลูบี้น่ากลัวมาก For your kind attention อันนี้มันหน้าสุดท้ายค่ะแต่นะขอโทษค่ะเลื่อนยังไงนะเลื่อนไปหน้าแรก Okay. Okay. In my talk today, we will talk about academic exchange program using content language integrated learning approach to promote multiple intelligence of students and teachers who join the program. Okay. And you might know about our curriculum briefly from teacher Natawat. And for improving our skill like multiple intelligence, we also design many kind of subjects, not only science and mathematics. We also have selective subject to make our curriculum to be customized curriculum. But we think it's not enough, so we try to do more, such as exchange program. And first of all, let me introduce you briefly about multiple intelligence. And multiple intelligence is taught by Howard Gardner. It's considered of neutralized intelligence that related to love nature. Linguistic intelligence is about proficiency in language. Students also would like to have support to have logical mathematics intelligence. That I think Princess Julapon students have this. And also spatial intelligence about management and do something like มิติสัมพันธ์ and also bodily kinetic intelligence like movement or sport. And they should do musical intelligence and that understand other people. So that's why we do exchange program with the friend, overseas friend. And before they know their friend, they should know themselves in intrapersonal intelligence. And as I mentioned in my topic, content and language integrated learning approach, or CLIL, is an approach for the foreign language that's used to as English used as a tool to study other subjects such as science and mathematics or any subject. And we also have another term, something like program implementation program that use another language to learn the subject or topic and improve together. This technique I learned from my friend from Tenuji Senior High School. She is English teacher and she introduced me about this technique, and I found that it would be nice if I apply to our exchange program. Okay. And for objective of my talk today is I would like to share how we apply CLIL in exchange program with Japanese and British school. And then I also would like to reflect the multiple intelligence that have been developed in both teachers and students from Princess Julapon Science High School, Pathum Thani. And I have a recommendation from the committee that I should add the method in my talk, but sorry for that I don't have a method for research, because I just start to do exchange program with British school, and I promise that next time I will do next year we will do that program again, and we design for research, and I will present it next time. And thank you for your recommendation about the method. And let me tell you. Normally, when we do exchange program with Japanese school, we emphasize in doing science co-project. And also, Pathum Thani will have 2 super science high school that are Lisame Gankesho Senior High School and Technology Senior High School. And we do the exchange program together. I think we have done 8 years. And last year, I started to do exchange program with the school in London named Cranford Community College. In this program is a little bit different from Japanese exchange program, the exchange program with Japanese school, because this emphasize not only science but also all subjects, and not only student but also teacher. We work in pair and share. So today I would like to show something that I have learned from both exchange program. And normally for exchange program that we aim to develop first, for teachers, we develop how to work in team teaching and manage active learning activity among Thai teachers and also friends from overseas teachers. And we also hope students to improve their multiple intelligence from joining our exchange program. In detail, academic exchange program with Japanese schools, we always send 12 students and only 4 teachers to join. The activity will include science co-project, of course, about per school, 4 or 5 projects per year. And academic field trip like research center or industry, factory, or something related to our interest, our main students and teachers. We also have teaching demonstration from Japanese teacher in Thailand, and Thai teacher also give demonstration the class in Japan that we visit. And not only academic, we also have culture exchange activity. In culture exchange, we also do the kind of music and culture and communication a lot. For the science, mathematics, science, technology classes, it is, different from demonstration class. It's done by teacher in the country. We manage a program about field trip and the class that have done by, for example, if we organize in Thailand, we will organize 2 or 3 classes in Thailand by Thai teachers, and we will have demonstration from Japanese or British teachers. That is the difference between demonstration class and classes. And for academic exchange program with British school, that only one is Cranford. We just start this year. We send 10 students and 10 teachers to join. About the activity, we have school class observation. The program will spend 2 weeks. For the first week, we will have school classes observation. This year we send 10 teachers. It consists of 2 chemistry, 2 physics, 2 biology, 2 mathematics, and we also send Thai language teacher and guidance teacher to join. Most of us have a buddy teacher that is Cranford teachers. We learn, we exchange, discuss each other a lot, and our students also have their buddy. They join all class that they their body join. Okay. After the first week, we do co-teaching. That means we will teach by our own, by helping, supporting by our body. And we also have culture exchange that done by Thai teacher and student that we plan together. And we also have culture exchange from Korean for students. And a lot of academic field trip. Yes. In this trip, I also teach chemistry class for one class, and all of my member, our teacher, have taught one class in the second week. Yes. And for the achievement that I said before, I'm not have about something like research method, but we have the discussion panel between Thai and Korean for teacher. What is the good point and the weak point, and next year we will plan for concrete methodology for research, I hope. So that is my opinion about achievement, not the research. Sorry. I think all teachers and students can develop linguistic intelligence via discussion, because as you know, both in England and in Japan, they have to work with friends. Teachers also work with teachers from Japan and England. Students have their body to work with. It's so difficult for students that we let them communicate academic way. You doing co-project is very tough for them, but they done the good job always. And for teachers, at the first group, 10 teachers also survive from 2 weeks to have their body. Even they don't fluently in speaking English, but they finish their work. They well done as well. So I think that if we measure the motivation and proficiency or some skill are improved during this exchange program. And another intelligence is intrapersonal intelligence. We have to understand each other. Japanese student and teacher, although we are in the same Asia, but we have some difference that we should learn from each other and work together. Working with research teacher and student is more difficult, but we will try our best make it better every year, and we can develop this intelligence as well. And bodily kinetic intelligence we also develop because we include sport or activity, that hand-on activity in our exchange program. Musical intelligence also, we just like teach our own culture and music, and also learn French culture and music as well. About doing science co-project, mathematics intelligence and spatial intelligence also developed from doing co-project. Apparently, we also think that our student and teacher will develop naturalistic intelligence because we organize many trips related to nature, and some group also do research or co-project about the nature. So in conclusion, I would like to conclude that multiple intelligence should have been promoted through exchange program, and this also important skill for 21st century skill, I think. And our students and teachers also know that applying knowledge in real life is important and using all subjects. And it's also great opportunity for students to learn from teachers, the specialists from not only Thailand and also our friends from Japan and UK. Finally, students and teachers can discover their own about the sentence with kind of multiple intelligence that they have, that they are good at, and something that they would like to improve, and they can improve. So we also have the, maybe I don't say the difficulty, just say it, the concern. The concern, we have to concern time zone different. Japan is 2 hours, and England is much more, 6 hours. And communication, not much for students, but for teacher, if we have to observe or do a class ourselves, we have to prepare ourselves a lot, but good for us to do that. All of program we use English language. And there are some school rules and customs that we have to study, and that also develop us about cross-cultural skill that needed for 21st skill as well. So after we done exchange program and for many years with Japan and the start from England, and we have learned a lot. And I think that's all of my talk today. Thank you very much for your kind attention. สวัสดีค่ะ
Question, please. มีไหมครับ
Do you have any question?
Thank you. Excuse me, I would like to know about the definition of CLIL.
Yes.
Can you explain? And I would like to know again about the relationship between CLIL and the step that you do.
Yes. Okay. As I mentioned before, teacher Maruka from Technology Senior High School introduced me to know that technique, and she said that it's famous among Japanese English teachers. And I also do the research that some science teachers also use that kind of approach to encourage students to use a language as a tool to learn science. And I do agree that if they know English or another language, we can do more any subject. So I think it related to my work that exchange program, because all step, all activity it had done by using English, but that approach itself is referred to second language, not only English, another language that you can use. Maybe Princess Julapon, we can use this approach which learning by Japanese language later. and did I answer all of your questions? Okay. May I give the definition again? They are the integrated between content and language. That I like. I love the way to integrate many subjects a lot. So that's why I love to do exchange program to integrate many things. Thank you for your question.
Okay, thank you very much for presentation. it seems like this should be a qualitative research. Yeah, you said that there's no research methodology. By the way, in my opinion, there's a research methodology, and according to the abstract, yeah, you already report a result, right?
Yeah.
Qualitatively, yeah, you describe. How do you get how students get the multiple intelligence, blah blah blah. Yeah. By the way, I have a question. You said that there are 8 intelligence, right?
Yeah.
8 intelligences. My question is, all the 8 intelligences were developed in the same time?
I think not all.
Not.
We have many, as I present that maybe 2 or 3 intelligence are developed in the same activity. For example, culture exchange can develop maybe musical or I forgot the word, to understand each other or something like that. Maybe not over 2, and doing co-project also maybe more than 4, I guess. Yes. And in order to develop all 8, so we try to I recheck is it cover all 8 or not, and I found that it not cover 8. Some intelligence are not developed from the past, and I will plan more in next step in next year.
This is my follow-up question. That how do you ensure that that intelligences were developed appropriately? Maybe it's not about because the student attend the exchange program activity.
Yes, that's what I think. And when I write down the abstract, I ask myself that question as well. And how do I know that my student and my teacher, my friend develop something, even language skill that can easy to measure, but they take a long time to measure. For example, my skill, as I start to be a contact person, my English skill up level 1 or 2 level, but take 4 years. It's long time to measure. So that's why I tell that it's difficult for me to design the method about to tell that how can and how much intelligence are improved. And if you have any suggestion for that kind of measurement, please suggest.
Okay. There are many questions, but I'll try to ask you very few. Okay. Your topic is the academic exchange program using content and language integrated learning approach to promote multiple intelligences. That means the variable, the dependent variable is CLIL. Yeah. But you don't tell much about the concept of CLIL and also multiple intelligences, which cover many kinds of intelligences. These are 2 big words for you. Big words, big concept, big factor, and you need to learn more about the 2 concepts of this. You can do, if you like to do the research about this, you may just write about exploration of the multiple intelligences of the student after attending the camp, blah, 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 whatever. And also you need to learn more about the indicator of each intelligences. The student cannot be intelligent by just attending an activity and using English to speak, and then the linguistic knowledge has been developed and become intelligent overnight. So it is a long-term process, all right? And intelligence, there are many levels. Intelligence at the basic level, the first, the second, the third, the fourth, you know, you need to study more. It's not just from this side and go over this side and become intelligence. It can be increased day by day, night by night. So it needs long-term process. That's why, as you try to say that you don't have research methodology for this, but actually you try to do it. You try to shape all the knowledge you obtain from the experiences to make it, to try to systemize the knowledge into the theme of knowledge and try to present it. That's very good. And I appreciate that. As I said, you need to learn more about the approach, CLIL approach, and also multiple intelligences, and also how to assess the intelligences as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for giving me a big homework, and I promise I will do it. Thank you very much.
Okay, next, the seventh presentation, Ms. Charak Wongsawan. Ms. Charak will present a research entitled The Study of Growth Mindset by Using Growth Model for Coaching for Inspiring Students to Run Sustainable Development Goals Science Projects.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Before I start my presentation, I have some sentence to my slide. Okay, if you agree with my sentence on my slide, please quiet. If you disagree, please clap your hand. Okay, everyone understand? Okay, start. No matter what kind of person you are, you can always change, sustain, cherish. Okay. And next. You can do things differently, but the important parts of who you are can really be changed. Okay, thank you for joining. Okay, my name is Charak Wongsawan. I'm come from Princess Julapon Science High School, Pathum Thani. I'm science teacher. Today I'm gonna talking about my project about the study of growth mindset using goal model for coaching for inspiring students to learn sustainable development goal. In science project. Okay. I hope everyone knew that about sustainable development goal, that it are a set of 17 global goals that aim to transform our world to end of poverty and inequality to protect the planet or ensure that all people enjoy health. It is critical that no one is left behind. So, for example, go to zero hunger. What is the important role in achieving to this goal? I think that innovation. Okay, such as innovation in agriculture, some advanced technology can contribute the. So, what are the behavior that lead to innovation? People who have growth mindset always think that failure is a chance to learn. All people who have a fixed mindset will critical feedback as a personal attack, but people who have growth mindset will critical feedback as a chance to improve, and people who have fixed mindsets always give up when they face to the obstacle, but people who have growth mindset will obstacle as a chance to experiment. That's important that my students should have growth mindset. So what is a good choice for my class? I let everyone to know about growth model. Growth model is provide a framework that coach and coachee work with one-to-one conversation. Growth model have 4 steps. First, G mean goal. What do you want to achieve? The second step, reality. Where are you now? For the third step is option. What option do you have? And the final step is will. Which choice will you make? It's why growth model is so effective to adapt to my class. It allows my students to discover themselves, to know what is working, what needs to change. It allows them to seek the way to improve their innovation. So my objective is use growth model for coaching with my 9 students, my project advisee. I come from Princess Julapon Science School. My school has special curriculum. Every student should do science project or innovation. So I will be an advisor. So I have many advisees. I do my research with 9 students, my project advisee, to learn SDGs innovation that important to our world. So, and I want to know when I use growth model for coaching with my student, what about that growth mindset? This is my method. I begin with my student to learn their SDGs innovation. So, with my growth model for coaching, to coach them. And I have pre-test and post-test for item for growth mindset scale assessment for pre-test and post-test. And I analyze the data by parity test to analyze the data. And all the time, I also observe their behavior about growth mindset behavior. Okay. That's how I use growth model to inspiring my student. You have can you see 4 steps for growth model goal? What I do, sometimes I inspire them to inspire purpose, clarify their objective. For the second step, reality, to do innovation, the research or background knowledge is very important. That they should research and awareness about the knowledge. Step 3, option. A brainstorm for solution or prioritize what they should do first or last when they do their innovation. And the last one, view. Sometimes I let them to do action plan or progress toward the goal, the next goal for you. And celebrate small success when they success some little thing in each step. That is example when I use goal model to my student. Okay, from the result from the pre-test and post-test, you can see the graph. The blue graph is growth mindset scale before use goal model for coaching, and after that I inspiring them to do their innovation, and I let them to do post-test. And the yellow graph is after post-test goal model, post-test growth mindset. The score after and before are significantly different with p-value 0.05. And I observe them always, and that is obvious growth mindset behavior. My students always willingly embrace challenge, and they view feedback as a source of information and opportunity to learn. Okay, last one. Don't worry about failure. Worry about the chance you missed when you don't even try. I always ask to my students. Thank you. Okay, if you have any question, please.
Thank you for your nice presentation. But it is the first time I heard that method. So, could you give me a suggestion if I use that for my chemistry class? Class?
Like goal model, like
yeah, just that kind.
Okay, when you do practical with your student, first your student choose ask some question about the experiment, like that will be the goal or objective of your experiment. That's a first step. And next, sometimes the experiment is fail. You can ask them what will should do to clarify the option to do after. Yes, and for the last step, view when some experiment or some objective is successful, and you do another objective, maybe what will you should after done this project, maybe should adapt to your chemistry lab. Yeah.
Okay, I see. And so I will try. So I hope I can make my class more lovely.
let them to do with themselves. And you are a coach, just observe. And when your student fail or need help, you will be support. Yeah.
After they fail the test?
Fail or need help. Okay.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I noticed that you collect data from 9 students.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the number is quite small.
Yes, because
I want to know reason.
Okay, I start with my advice first. So my advice to do that project. I am advisor for that project. I have only 9 students for this year. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And okay. In your opinion, what do you think amongst 17 dimensions of SDGs, do you think what dimension is the most important?
For 17 global goals?
Yes, among 17.
I think every goal is very important because it's always change our world. But my students always do about go to all the goal about environment. Yeah. Goal 7. My students always do about this goal.
This is one of my interests. One of my interests as well. I like coaching method, and coaching method, just like you said, you have the assumption that people can change, people can be developed. No one just stays still. Okay, that's the assumption. Your research, the most important point is questionnaire. You didn't show the item of the questionnaire. How did you ask them? How did you obtain the information, and you claim that their growth mindset was higher? Can you show me that?
When you saw the first, the second of my slide, the sentence I argue that that is item I ask to my student. It's from the way research. Can I change to my presentation? Sorry.
Okay. And how many questions you asked them?
8 items.
8 items.
Yes.
Can you remember? The first one is.
I will show you. Okay, this is the one of 8 item. Yes. The questionnaire, I show the sentence, and after that, student will answer strongly agree, strongly disagree, agree, disagree. Okay. And after that, I analyze from the answer to scoring. In each question, analyze different scoring. Yeah.
Okay. My suggestion is, I think the score from questionnaire is not enough. You need to interview, to do the interview with them as a focus group discussion or whatever, to elicit how they think personally, and then you will learn more about the reason why they changed their assumption, the reason why they change the concept from believing that people cannot be changed to people can be changed, the reason why. I think you need another phase to do it. And why I suggest this, This is because you have the student, just 9 students. That's very small number. So it's easy for you to run qualitative method or do it as the mixed method research methodology. You can do it very well. For goal model to develop growth mindset. I think this is from my view, my opinion. The approach, the strategy to use the growth model can be used during practice, not during presentation stage. Presentation stage, you may ask them and ask them to guide them and lead them into the content of your subject. And then after that, when you bring them into practice, you need them to set the goal, what they would like to see. And then you ask them another questions and then let them to find out the answer by themselves collaboratively. And then you as a teacher go around and give them feedback and coach them, not just observe. Because you are a coach, you need to give them feedback to develop them during their practice. And then after the practice stage, they can do it. I think their performance will be improved in the production stage. So my suggestion is interview them and do as the mixed method research design, and also decide carefully about the item, your question in the questionnaire. And also this is applicable to all the subjects during the practice process. That's my suggestion. Thank you.
Thank you. I will try. You mean that I choose quantitative and qualitative mixed method, right? Also, I observe them and after that I interview them, right? May I give you information more about my project? So this is not in any subject because this is a law of I am an advisor of project, not in the classroom or not in any subject in classroom. Yes, and 9 students is my advisee. I observe them all they do all the project success. Yes, from this state. You mean this state like that is for example when I start, but in each step for their project I have a question with them, but I do a little bit interview with them. I will do more. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, the last presenter is Miss Shayavet. Dharani, Dharani Shayavet. Okay, Miss Dharani will present the research entitled Green Chemistry in Factors Affecting Chemical Equilibrium. Please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is, sorry. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. So let's start again. กองเชียร์เยอะต้องขอไว้ด้วยค่ะเขินกองเชียร์ค่ะ Okay, good afternoon everyone. My name is Darani Chayawet. I am a chemistry teacher at Princess Chulaporn Science High School, Pathum Thani. Today, I would like to present about the green chemistry in factors affecting chemical equilibrium. It's the example of my chemistry class conduct in the previous semester. Today, let me introduce briefly about my school. My school is located in the central of Thailand. This year, there are 12 Princess Chulaporn Science High School in our area of Thailand. But in the next year's academic year, there will be 18. And my school is located here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, in the central of Thailand. Our Princess Chulaporn Science High School focus on the customized curriculum. So the Princess Chulaporn Science High School Pathum Thani employs a customized curriculum for high potential students, focusing on cultivation, systematic thinking skill through active learning process, and the emphasis on practical work so we can develop the students' competency. For example, the communication capacity, the thinking capacity, the problem-solving capacity, the capacity for applying life skills, and the capacity for technological application. That's why we conduct the active learning in our school for the customized curriculum. And with reference to the kind of learning, we are trying very much to conduct the active learning because it said that more than 70% of participating in discussion or give a talk or let the student do the experiment or face with the real experience. For example, doing the experiment or with the meaningful discussion or have a talk or observe the experiment. Sometimes teacher demonstrate the experiment, but the meaningful activity followed by the good question and their discussion as well. So we do something like this to promote the active learning for students. So the students are the high potential students, so they can learn with the maximum capacity of their ability. And with reference to the green chemistry, we are trying to conduct the experiment with the environmental friendly concern, and we realized about the UN SDG. For example, in my class, when we use much chemical, it might made the problem to the environment. So we are trying to find the easy ways to promote the students' learning using the eco-friendly and environmental-friendly method. And this objective is actually my study is not the research, but it's only the example of my classroom activity. And this study specifically concentrates on enriching learning activities related to factors affecting chemical equilibrium, using the some experiment that we can find very easy in the household, or they're using small-scale chemistry. And to implement the lesson, we start by the concepts of lesson, depends on our curriculum. And I start from revise the school curriculum to decide the activity. After that, the lesson plans was design depends on each topic, and we concern about the aims of learning and the sequence of learning. After that, we plan for the materials to provide for students in each class, and in each class, I usually use the formative assessment, just a little bit summative in each class, because it is not just for ranking or not for overall something like yeah. Actually, I use only formative assessment. Yeah, for this lesson, I plan for the Le Chatelier's principle. The objective of this topic is to explain the concept of chemical equilibrium and to explain the Le Chatelier's principle. And I let the students do the experiment and predict the equilibrium shift when adding stress to the system at equilibrium. So the learning areas are the factors affecting chemical equilibrium. There are three factors to conduct, but in this case, I will show only two factors, the concentrations of solution and the temperature. After this, the student have to predict the chemical equilibrium shift when adding a stress to the system at equilibrium. I elaborate the lesson to the some real-life process. For example, the ammonia production in the Haber process. And to implement the lesson plan, I have to concern about the nature of chemistry because of we need the students to learn something so abstract. We cannot see something like electron shift or something like that, but we can only observe the phenomenon. For example, the color change or yeah, something like that, sorry. And I used 5E model to conduct the lesson plan and use various strategies in my classroom. For example, I start with the KWL to engage the students and let the students do the experiment. Sometimes I provide the POE to the students and ask them to discuss in the explain stage and elaborate the students using the discussion more and more, and sometimes I provide quiz. And I evaluate the students' learning using the case study or raise the situation or raise the topic for them to discuss. And this is the example of the experiment that I've conducted in my class. I use the reaction between starch solution and the tincture iodine and let the students observe the color when starch solution reacts with the 1 to 2 drops of tincture iodine. After that, the student will put the experiment into the hot bath. After that, they observe again and they put the hot activity into the ice bath and observe the color again. In this experiment, the students can discuss about what happened when the temperature change, and they can predict for more and more reaction. And in this slide, I do apologize that I do not have enough time to put the English version in this slide, so I put only Thai version, so sorry about this. And this is the concentration affecting the chemical equilibrium. We use the butterfly PT, which has the anthocyanin in the chemical equilibrium and put some, add some hydrochloric and sodium hydroxide to adjust the pH or to observe the chemical change. So the student can see the difference between the condition in acid and basic condition. And after they do the experiment, the worksheet was provided to each of them to discuss, and some example, some other reaction add to the worksheet as the challenge of them to discuss. Moreover, the students, well, when I conduct the class, I not only the science concept was discussed, but we also asked them about why do we need to use the smallest amount of chemical in the reaction. So we concerned about the green chemistry or the environmental problem occurs by the chemical waste after they finish the experiment. And this shows my student tasks in the classroom. So they show in the video clip, so they do something like integrate their knowledge and extend to other to know or to learn about the factors affecting the chemical equilibrium using the video clip. So I will show just a little bit. Oh.
สวัสดีค่ะปัจจัยที่มีผลต่อภาวะสมดุลเคมีค่ะ
I'm sorry they are
ต่อภาวะสมดุลนั่นเองครับค่ะ
They're talking in Thai
ซึ่งในการทดลองแรกนะคะก็ทำการเตรียมดอกอัญชันบีเกอร์น้ำกลั่นโซเดียมไฮดรอกไซด์ความเข้มข้น 0.02 โมลกรดไฮโดรคลอริกจากดอกอัญชันโดยการต้มทิ้งไว้ทั้ง3หลอดละ10 อันจากนั้นสังเกตสีและบันทึกผลทำซ้ำอีกครั้งแต่เปลี่ยนจากกรดไฮโดรคลอริกเป็นโซเดียมไฮดรอกไซด์เจือจางปริมาณ5 หยดสังเกตสีและบันทึกผลเข้าสู่สภาวะสมดุลอีกครั้งเมื่อเพิ่มกรดสมดุลจะไปข้างหน้าทำให้เห็นเป็นสีม่วงแดงในทางกลับกันเมื่อเพิ่มเบสสมดุลจะย้อนกลับทำให้เห็นเป็นสีน้ำเงินอมเขียว
ค่ะและนี่นะคะก็คือการทดลองที่เรานะคะจะศึกษาอุณหภูมิที่มีผลต่อภาวะ
ทำการหยดไอโอดีนจำนวน1 หยดลงในหลอดทดลองนะครับทำการเขย่าแล้วก็สังเกตสิ่งที่เปลี่ยนแปลงไปครับจะสังเกตเห็นว่าเราจะได้สารเชิงซ้อนสีน้ำเงินเกิดขึ้นนะครับต่อไปเราจะทำการรบกวนภาวะสมดุลโดยการเพิ่มอุณหภูมิให้แก่ระบบนะครับนำหลอดทดลองจุ่มลงในน้ำเดือดแช่ทิ้งไว้เป็นเวลา3 นาทีครับเย็นเป็นเวลา3 นาที
เข้าสู่ภาวะสมดุลอีกครั้งหนึ่งแล้วก็เป็นเมื่อระบบนะคะที่อยู่ในสภาวะสมดุลถูกรบกวนสมดุลก็จะสูญเสียสมดุลของระบบ
Yeah, it's the example of my student task to show their ability to communicate and to present about their experiment. And after the class and during the class, I observed the students for the formative assessment, and I've checked the students' report. I always ask students to design the experiment using the experiments, something like this. Yeah. Sorry, I don't. Oh, yes. I don't know what is the next. And moreover, besides the learning activity In the class, the students extend their knowledge to make the infographic. It shows their ability in the data analysis and some kind like the summarize in each lesson. And after this, I check for the student satisfaction, and it shows most of them love like this activity, and this whole the survey as well. So I can say that the green chemistry that I provide to the students learning can be used to engage and can be used to develop their science concept about the chemical equilibrium and the Le Chatelier principle. Yes, that's all my presentation for today. Thank you very much for listening, and all comment, all suggestion and question is very much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Any question, please? Okay. Okay, I would like to know, just say again, what is Le Chatelier's principle?
Yeah, the Le Chatelier principle is the chemistry concept to explain about the factor affecting the chemical equilibrium. At equilibrium is the dynamic. For example, when you see the color of the reaction is remain the same, but actually sometimes there are also the reaction in the forward direction and the backward direction still continue occur. Yeah, but when we change some example for this case, let me show my slide once again, please. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, for example, when you put this. Okay, when you drop 1 to 2 drops of tincture iodine in the starch solution, it's so common that you will see the blue color or violet blue color. You can leave this reaction for over time, and you can see the blue or violet blue still remain. But when you change some factor, for example, you put the reaction into the hot bath, you can see the change because this reaction was disturbed. Yeah, I can say that was disturbed. But for the Le Chatelier principle, it said that when the system, which is so dynamic, was disturbed or the factor changed, the system try to adjust the direction to still remain the dynamic and goes to the equilibrium again. Yes, that is a Le Chatelier principle.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay, now let's talk about this research. According to the abstract, there's an unclear about the research methodology.
Yes. It's unclear because I can say that my study is not exact research. I just try to share my classroom activity. So sorry about that.
How many students you collect data?
In each class, I provide 24 students, but I have 6 classes.
Okay. Okay, so you mentioned that the satisfaction score
Yes,
exceeding
I
100%.
collect them all.
Yes, 100%. And how do you interpret it?
Actually, it's not just it's something like Shorak mentioned about the ranking. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranking. Yes, and have checked only their satisfaction is over there. Something like. Sorry, let me talk in Thai ก็คือใช้เหมือน ranking ค่ะแล้วก็ดูจากจำนวนนักเรียนที่พึงพอใจในระดับมากก็คือ level 4 ขึ้นไปค่ะ yes
Okay, so I think you should interpret it as a level of satisfaction
yes.
When you report it.
Okay, yes, I will do that later after this.
Okay, for me, I have 2 or 3 questions that I wonder. You said that you measure the result through worksheets and exit tickets.
Yes.
And then I would like to know what you tell them to do in their exit tickets.
Yes.
And what is in the worksheet?
Okay. In the worksheet is I put the question related to the chemistry class or the chemical equilibrium concept. For example, the student have to record the experiment first. After that, the student have to explain more about what happened if I change, if I increase the temperature or decrease the temperature, or if I put some chemical in the reaction. But in the exit ticket, I asked the student to summarize their learning. For example, please write 3 things you have learned in this class, 2 things you impress or new experience for you, and 1 thing for question or some curious or some kind, whatever they can put, just 1.
Okay, and is exit ticket a summative assessment or formative assessment?
I can define both because sometimes I want to collect how do they feel, or I just check that the concept of learning. But sometimes the concept of learning can define as the summative. If I rank as the mark, or I put the mark scheme to the assignment.
Okay, yes. So you use it after the lesson.
Yes.
And then you like to know what they have learned, but
yes.
No score, right?
No score.
No score.
Yes.
Okay, and you get the score from the overall satisfaction, and you claim that their systematic thinking skill are higher. How can satisfaction score tell the systematic thinking skills of the students?
Yeah, I can. I'm not sure that I may wrong or not, but I claim that. But let me explain more about this. Because in this class, after the students learn it's so complicated to explain in English, but I will try because after during the class, I asked the students to decide the experiment after they read one by one step, and after they put the diagram of experiment plan, and they extend their knowledge or their concept into something like the infographic, something like that. I'm not sure is it related or not, but I do that.
Okay, is that called systematic thinking skill or conceptual understanding? Which one you called it?
Yeah, now I have to think about this. Maybe.
Okay, the reason why I asked you question because you have written down here about that you're focusing on cultivating systematic thinking skills through active learning processes, and also you said that you like to measure conceptual understanding. That means you claim that conceptual understanding that the student have been developed can improve their systematic thinking skill. But you measure by satisfaction score. You know, it's different villages. You know, so think about that and get them get all the component of the paper related and see how it affect each other. I just would like you to think more and carefully design your research paper next time. I understand that this is research is not your purpose, but your purpose is to share how you do and the success in your class. That's the good point. But if you like to do the research, think about and planning systematically. All right, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. I can say something like, I think I understand about your suggestion, and yeah, it so inspired me to continue doing something like the research related to this topic. Yes, thank you so much. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Okay, test. Greeting again from both of us. Thank you all participants very much for sharing us such a great presentations today. So it comes to the end of the second Thailand-Japan Educational Leaders Symposium, or TJ-ELS2023. May I invite Dr. Paramet Charoy-Nut to present a token of appreciation to all three moderators. The first moderator is Assistant Professor Dr. Patcharin Duangsi. And next, Dr. Nathapol Mikeo. And the last one, Dr. Kopkan Kaptapon.
Thank you, Dr. Paramet Charoinut. Please allow us to recapture the activities we have done throughout the event. For the morning session we had, the opening remark addressed by Mr. Surasak Pancharan Warakun, Deputy Minister of Education of Thailand.
The plenary lecture, What and How Would STEM Education Support Sustainable Development, given by Associate Professor Dr. Chokchai Yinyong, Faculty of Education, Khon Kaen University, Thailand, at the plenary lecture, SDGs Going to the Next Stage, given by Mr. Omura Hiroshi, Project Professor of Global Engagement Center, Toyohashi University of Technology, Japan. And for the afternoon session, we had the amazing 17 oral presentations.
Additionally, we would like to inform you again, we have a user satisfaction survey to the 2nd Thailand-Japan Educational Leaders Symposium through Google Form. For morning and afternoon sessions, you can scan QR code shown on the screen, and for the certificates, you can download them on the TJ-ELS2023 website after 7 days of the events.
And now we would like to express our gratitude for your kind attending the 2nd Thailand-Japan Educational Leaders Symposium today. Now it's time for us to officially say goodbye to you. But before we say goodbye for all our participants, could you please turn on your camera and allow us to take photos for this special occasion? So could you show the screen the online participants? Okay, so please turn on your camera to capture our precious moment. And everyone in the auditorium, so please come in front of the hall.ทุกคนในฮอลล์ด้วยนะคะถ่ายรูปร่วมกันข้างหน้านี่ค่ะ Okay, for online participants, please turn on your camera. We are going to capture our precious moment and this beautiful symposium. Okay, online participant, can you thumb up? Yes, thank you. Thumb up. กดไลค์ให้หน่อยค่ะ Okay, now, so thank you so much for today. And okay.